Hello guys, si Kersan Veloso ulit ito at welcome sa episode 14 ng laro tayo ng Disco Elysium. Okay, teka, bago natin continue guys, check ko muna si OBS kung nagre-record siya maayos. Mamaya, ayoko nang magka-problema eh. So, anyway ito. So far, so good. Teka, check. Okay, nagre-record siya maayos. So, pwede natin continue. So, okay, load. Nung huling episode natin guys, sinimulan na natin yung second day. So, Tuesday na. Abutin na naman kaya siguro ng 13 episodes. Wala na, let's see. Dito, nung huli tayo nag-end guys, naghahanap tayo ng paraan para makakuha ng free items or kailangan natin cash kasi kailangan pa natin ng 4 real and 30 eh. 4.30. So, ano pa tayo ng pwedeng paano maghanap ng funds? Check ko nga yung items. Baka kung meron pwedeng may value. Ito, di pwede yan. Sa clothes natin, yung pinaka low, yung pinaka walang lahat may negative eh. Interfacing. Wala tayong negative, yung pwedeng i-dispatch pa siya. Hanap lang tayo eventually, teka. For now, di ko alam kung pwede natin gawin eh. Meron tayong mga kailangan i-solve, kaya lang paano. Kausapin natin to. Hindi, teka, balik muna tayo sa, apartment. Okay, teka, dito muna kay tingnan natin kung ano ng mood ni ngayon. Ni Kuno. Kasi kailangan natin maibaba ito eh. Hindi natin maibaba, hindi tayo makakit dun eh.
Fuck, does Kuno care?
I want to discuss the body with you again, Kuno. I have more questions about the crime scene. Kuno, let's talk about your shock again. Okay, I'm off. Wala tayong pwede sabihin. Walang
Kuno
bago.
doesn't fucking care.
Tsaka wala pa tayo nahanap na pamalit doon sa tinapon nating ball nung mga naglalaro eh. Balik tayo doon sa May tao dito bago ah. Working class woman. She seems to be browsing books. A good one? Point at the book. Hello. No ceremonies, just hello. Sige, magpakilala muna tayo. Sige, go. Hello.
Hello?
She nods her attention, fully focused on reading. Who are you?
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
Sigurado ka?
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much.
Okay.
If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she working?
Shouldn't a working class woman be working? What are you doing? Have a good day. Sige, ito na. Ito medyo to eh. So, number 2.
Looking for something to read.
She reverts her attention to a worn-out paperback. Phenomenal. Good. Nod. I'm a policeman. Hindi naman ayaw nila eh. Hindi sila na-impress dyan eh. Phenomenal?
It is.
The book says you must attain a Franco-Nigerian something. Wala na tayo pwede ibentang tier dito eh. At may trash can. Check natin baka may laman. Meron. Makakadagdag din yan. Kahit konti. Ayun, may item dito. Uy, nice! So, kailangan na lang natin ng ano, 223. Or 213. Meron na tayong pwedeng 10 eh. Kasapin natin natin pwedeng makausap or no. Apparently, you might stand a chance this time. Ah, sila ulit. Okay. Wag na. Ay, yung ano, yung telescope. Itong pader na to may problema eh. Subukan natin. Teka. Save. Quick save. Ay, nakalimutan ko na namang i-record. Okay, fine. Never mind. So far, okay naman recording so far eh. Hindi naman siya nalaglag or whatnot eh. Sige, save ko na muna. Subukan ko kung may change. Anong kailangan na, no? Stat?
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Conceptualization. Ano pa tayong item na conceptualization? Composure. Suggestion. SPD core. Visual calculus. Drama. Physical instrument. Chemistry. Ayun, meron isa. Kasi minus authority pa. Okay, sige, try natin. Save ko lang.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Very low.
You have no clue.
Wala. Okay. Try pa rin natin.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see. You have no.
Tatlo pa. 3 times.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing. You have no clue.
Dalawa na lang.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to. You have no clue.
Last one.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see. You have no clue.
Wala talaga. So, para ulit tayo magagawa dito. So, balik tayo sa building. Kasapin nga natin siya ulit.
Give me a moment.
I have a few questions about those apartments.
Ask away, policeman.
Do you know who lived in the foreclosed apartment?
The hell am I supposed to know? Another nut job, I assume.
Is one of the residents on a vacation? Their mailbox is overflowing.
People come and go. I don't keep an eye on everyone.
Okay.
They probably just moved or died, hopefully somewhere else.
Tell me about the man who lives at the end of the hallway. Uno the writer.
I don't want to talk about Deweeters.
She starts digging for something in her pocket. Why not?
Addicts. All of them. And sometimes I hear them screaming.
She winces. Ah,
They don't like me cleaning behind their door. Think I'm listening on their fights.
We saw unpaid utility bills. Aren't they going to be evicted?
No one likes them in this building. It's only because of the kids they haven't been thrown out. I don't like talking about those people.
what can you tell me about Cindy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still,
She leans on her broom.
she leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
Okay, that's all, thanks.
She mumbles some kind of a response, then hacks something into her handkerchief.
Thanks, I'm off. Okay, so far so good. Check natin to pintuan na to. Ah, dito lang pala to. Nakuha na natin lahat dito eh. Sana kaya lang naka-lock eh. Saan yung bolt cutters natin? Try ko lang. Hindi pwede bolt cutter. Yung ano. Ayaw pa rin. Ayaw ni Kim na tumatakbo-takbo tayo pero yun lang ang option natin eh.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
Kailangan natin 28. Paano ba umakyat sa hagdan? Dito, okay. Uy, may box dito. Ito pala yung ito pala isang box na hindi natin makuha. Okay, fine. Nice. So, kailangan lang natin ng 148. Just a door. Nothing for you here right now. Okay, nakasarado. Ayaw na Kim na tumatakbo tayo pero parang nga mabilis eh. Bagal eh. Someone's growing rosemary, thyme, and a cactus. Mga pintuan. Check natin dito. This is the door to apartment 30. Voices from within, singing along to some buoyant dance track. So, 28 sa kabila. This is the door to apartment number 29. Complete silence. Whoever lives here isn't home. Okay, ito na yung kailangan natin puntahan. Save.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security.
Wait lang, dali lang guys. Okay.
Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
Okay, go.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening.
He looks around, taking in the cold spring air.
We should return tonight after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
What are you talking about? Sounds good. Tonight at 9 p.m. I don't think I can make it.
Tonight at 9 p.m. Right here. Apartment number 28. Good. Let's go.
Okay. So, papalipas na naman tayo ng araw. Oras. Explore nga tayo sandali. Tingnan nga natin kung anong ginawa nila dito sa loob dito. Bakit pinabukas ni Everett tong pintuan na to? Wala naman. Nothing new. Subukan natin kausapin itong makulit na to.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
Apparently, she doesn't like people standing behind her back. Logic error. She is not sleeping right now. The smoker on the balcony. Visit apartment 28 sometime after 9 p.m. to see if anyone's home. Asa nga pala yung ito? Ina-analyze natin. Tapos na ba? Hindi pa rin eh. Remaining hours. 5 hours? Okay.
Pigs come to take me out, trying to snuff me out.
No, why would you even say that? Are you sleeping right now? I'm sorry for sneaking up on you. Sige, ito dapat eh, pero try natin to.
Then why are you sneaking up on me like that? It's not a good idea to scare me, pig. Not a good idea at all.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Balikan natin yung mga kailangan natin kausapin. Ay, may tao rin dito ah. All I got, I built with my bare hands. Itong dalawang to. Walang tayo magagawa dito so far na eh. Hindi pa rin pwede tumawid kasi nga sa ano pa yung isa pang araw eh.
A crumpled billboard reading, Samurai. The sign billboard has fallen on the waterlock, keeping it open, and thus out of order.
Try natin, teka lang. Save ko lang. Nothing more to see here. Save natin. Medium eh, baka doable.
A crumpled billboard reading, Samaran butter soaks in the canal. Two ugly lines mar the bright countenance of the blond boy depicted. The sign billboard has fallen on the waterlock, keeping it open, and thus out of order.
What is Samaran butter? Gandang tanong.
Whatever it is, the boy on the billboard seems very happy about it.
Okay, try natin. Visual calculus medium.
Judging
Ayun,
by the
nakuha, oh.
size of the impact and the parallel lines of burnt rubber, the cause was probably a motor vehicle. These look like the same tire tracks I saw earlier, in front of the whirling rags.
Look at the crater, look at the roof of the shack, look at the sloping metal roof panel, look at the broken posts, look at the sign, look at the opposite bank. Blink, leave. Crater.
Side slip marks indicated that the vehicle was traveling up the crater at 35 kilometers an hour.
Look at the roof of the shack.
The black marks on the roof indicate that the vehicle vaulted from the crater to the roof of the shack.
Look at the sloping metal roof panel.
The
Nataas
panel
tumalon.
served as a takeoff ramp.
Tapos tinamaan yung sign. Look at the broken posts.
The vehicle soared through the air, hitting the billboard and upsetting the posts. Then it continued its flight, taking the billboard with it.
Look at the sign.
The sign broke the vehicle's fall into the canal. The Samaran butter billboard still looks freshly painted, suggesting it took the plunge recently.
How recently?
Within the past 72 hours.
Yung nung nakita natin. Look at the opposite bank.
Still speeding, the vehicle made a loop and vanished into the fog along the coast.
What was the model of this phantom vehicle? Malamang kapareho nung kay Kim.
There are two good candidates, the Caprice 40 and the Linear G22.
Why the Capri 40?
It's about the right size, and the tire marks look like they came from the skinny tires frequently found on that motor carriage.
Why the Linear G22?
Very sturdy but light motor carriage. More likely than most to survive that jump.
Okay, what now?
You'd have to follow the tracks to be sure. The lieutenant looks on, waiting for you to wrap up your analysis.
Okay. So, wala na tayo pwedeng interactan dito eh. May box pala dun.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
Huwag na lang. Nagkasapin natin si Kim. Meron siyang gusto sabihin.
Any theories about what happened here?
It looks like someone was in a real hurry. Reckless traffic hooliganism. Some top shelf shenanigans. I want to meet the driver and shake his hands. I don't care and it's not really our concern. Okay, toto.
What kind of car do you think it was?
Dapat yata sinave ko ah. Ito daw maliit, ito sturdy. So try natin yung 2.
That's quite likely, from what I can tell.
I have some ideas about how it might have been. I have some ideas about how it might have been. Yeah, I have no idea. Who could it have been? Ito.
Oh,
He raises his eyebrows. It had to be someone really cool and courageous. It was someone dangerous. Perhaps this is somehow connected to the murder. Actually, never mind. I need more evidence to come up with a list of suspects. Ito to.
the traffic hooliganism? I hope not. Fortunately, we are not traffic cops. Should we get back to the murder?
Even. We should bring this driver to justice. Take the task. Let's move on. We've learned all we can. All we can here. Pwede kaya balikan to mamaya. Teka, save ko.
Yes?
I'll talk about you. I think you should know that I can't remember anything. Tell me about the case. Hindi na pwedeng balikan. Sayang, dapat
What do you want to know?
literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing. Would you say this is a mysterious case? If you're from different precincts, why are we on the same case? Actually, I have all I need for now.
Good.
Okay, so wala, hindi pwede. Sana pala kinuha ko na, sinubukan ko na. Oh well, okay lang. Wala ka pa rin ng 140. 148 pala. Ito. Kasap natin ito.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
The man mutters to himself, accenting the beats as he goes. Okay. Tommy Lehome.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
Keep listening. I am the law. What's going on here? Never mind. Okay, keep listening muna.
From another planet.
He finishes
there.
and turns to you. I am the law. What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
He motions toward the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture.
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals and other byproducts of the modern era. You can almost taste it.
What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo, for days upon days upon days.
Limbo? Limbo,
Upon
huh?
days.
So that's where I am. So how long have you been here? Cool.
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it. I don't quite understand what you just said. Could you say it again, only a little less flouting? Yeah, number one.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
He sneakers.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
So tell me, what do you need?
Got any smokes on you? Care to spare some change for a working stiff? Tell me more about this strike. Know anything about the dead man? The one hanging behind the hostel there. Point at the yard. What are you hauling anyway? I'm good for now. Natin mo to.
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Talaga inamin eh, no?
Relax. He's merely joking.
You're under arrest. Wicked. I've always wanted a friend in the underworld. Okay, and what are you actually hauling?
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits, and that kind of thing. They
Tracksuits.
usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
So nothing illegal then? That's your machine behind you? Could I get one of those fallen tracksuits you were hauling? Right, I had another question. Sige, try natin.
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
Okay. That's your machine behind you?
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
Yeah, these stories are pretty neat. Interested? Not really. I just asked because I don't know must be a cap reflex. Yeah, these stories are pretty neat.
Neat. For carrying large quantities of cargo a long distance. These found tracksuits need to find their way to the kids way out in Wamrau and Laron Bird somehow.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he's spent too long in this lorry.
Right. I had another question.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Empathy. Very low. Ay, low lang. I'm good for now. Save ko to.
Don't be a stranger.
Try natin kunin sa kanya. Empathy. Save. Hindi, teka. Hanap muna tayo ng additional empathy gear. Wala. Save ko na lang tapos try natin. Low lang, hindi naman very eh. Autosave. Go away! Ang kulit! Ayoko ng autosave. Okay.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam. I'm
Ease into it.
Thanks pa.
still here. Stuck in this damn.
In his
Ayun,
eyes,
nakuha oh.
an unfamiliar longing. Flecks of brown and gold.
Familiar, how?
It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon. The road continues for miles, flowing together with other roads, turning into causeways or bridges, ending suddenly in dead ends, or ramping up or down highways. It forms a crisscross pattern across the land.
Where does it lead? Shake of the days. Okay. Where does it lead?
Above the Jamrock Quarter, in the form of a raised motorway, and then the never-ending sprawl of Forburg, high above buildings, new and old, the air filled with the rumble of motor engines.
Further,
To the old self, to the farthest outskirts of Revachol, through the checkered fields of farmland, upstream to the river Esperance, past Montmartin, the border approaches.
what's beyond the border? Think rapidly na lang. Tapusin natin tong dialogue na to.
The road disappears. It is but a mirage. Before you stands a tall lorry driver with sad eyes.
What's in the southwest?
Excuse me?
I'm a cop. I'm a cop. I can fix anything. Really, you can tell me. I got longing. I felt something similar since I woke up. Really, you can tell me.
Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know. I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home.
Kaya pala eh. Diora?
Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much. On another island called Laurentide, off mainland. We've got a little place there. Can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows.
What's it like to miss someone?
What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me.
Okay.
What about you, Cop Man? You missing someone?
Is that what it is? This feeling? No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, and the past.
I miss my gun. I lost it. Natutunan natin ng isang nakaraang araw na hindi pwedeng pagsabi-sabihin yan eh. I'm fine, man. I don't miss anyone. I miss someone, but I don't know who it is. No, I feel hunted. Sige, tasabi natin.
Hunted? By what?
But a shadowy figure known only to me as the X something. Yeah, actually not. Let's change the subject. Kasi
An ex-wife?
crap. Nabawasan yung ano. X5, no. It's a sinister presence that haunts me across all planes of existence. It followed me into this world. When I awoke, I think it may be a planar hunter. Whatever it is, one thing is for sure. It's not my ex-wife. Sige, ito na lang muna.
Still, a shadowy figure. That sounds pretty bad. I hope that doesn't happen to my marriage.
For some reason, sire, he pays no heed to your objection, continuing instead as if it were your ex-wife. Strange.
First, what is marriage? It's definitely going to happen to your marriage too. Don't worry, I'm certain nothing bad is ever going to happen to your marriage. Yeah, my thing has got nothing to do with marriage. That's number 3 na lang.
Yeah. In marriage, you never know if you're doing the right thing. I hope we're doing our best to keep ours together, but anything can happen. Look, man, thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone. I know it wasn't easy to ask, so I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
Got any smokes on you? Character spare some change for a working stiff. Tell me more about this strike. Know anything about the dead man? Again. Tell me more about this strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
What's the union demanding? Anything else I should know? Sige.
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Anything else I should know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. Few still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Not you.
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He glances down the road toward the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes. Huwag natin tanong yung mga yan. That's all for now. Bye. Wala eh. Kami tayo dito. Nakausap na, yan na yata natin to eh. Check na rin.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
Okay, Grandma?
Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is gray like lead.
What do I do here? Oh, nakakita tayo ng ano? 60 cents. Okay, go. Okay, kailangan ko na lang ng ano? 70... 78? 78 cents.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy grab-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Look in the window.
The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
What kind of stickers and insignia?
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels. A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The pendant features a sun crowned with wavy rays.
What about the back seat?
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
You think this story belongs to our tough guy?
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
Okay. So ito? Teka, subukan ko lang humingi ng Yossi do sa isa kanina. Try natin baka bigyan tayo eh. Subukan na lang din natin.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. Nope. Don't smoke.
There's still a big lorry behind him.
Some of the other drivers do, though. There's still a few around, waiting for the jam to disperse. Or waiting for the sweet release of death.
Ganun eh, no?
Yep, nothing wrong with that statement. Your senses have nothing to add. You'll have to ask around elsewhere.
Guess I'll ask around then.
You could also check the kiosk down the street. Frit. With 3 T's. Rebishaw's weird.
Ayun, try natin ulit yung matanda. Try natin yung grandma.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph.
So ito yung kailangan natin kausapin, ganun. Okay lang buksan.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam.
Yan, pwede ko usapin dito. Save muna natin. Mukhang delikado kausapin to ah.
Right to work!
Siya na naman.
Right to work! Shame on you!
What is this strike?
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people.
Ganda ng boses ah. He shifts uncomfortably in his workers' overalls. What do the strikers want?
Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to work!
When the man moves around, you perceive some serious abs underneath his tight-fitting shirt. This man is in shape. There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
Ill-fitting? What does that mean? Ignore discrepancy.
His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence.
You wearing new clothes?
He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not his.
Okay.
Silence is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what. You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Okay, I gotta ask. Where exactly are you from? Are all these strike breakers? Ito.
What's it to you?
Deep-set suspicion drips from every syllable. Curious, going to figure out this strike mess. Routine part of the investigation. I thought you looked real familiar for a second there.
No, don't think we've met before. I came to help out the people.
Already got that. I'm interested in your background. Makes sense, I guess. Never mind. Not gonna pry. Say it. Number one.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
Bouncer? Where? I frequent a lot of bars. Maybe it's one I know. Sweet. I know bars. Been thrown out from several. Maybe that's why you seem familiar. I don't really drink, but work has taken me to some. Which was, which one was it? Sige, yung number one.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Yeah, I think I've heard it. I've been there. Not, not right now, but I might have been there. I don't really remember things well. Never heard of it. Are you lying? Eto, direkta masyado eh. Ito, confrontational to eh. Yeah, I think I've been there.
Uh huh. It was a long time ago.
The man is quickly losing interest in talking with you. Where, who are all these strike breakers? Look around.
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
The man runs a hand through his steadily graying military haircut.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
Magandang tanong yan.
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
Ulitin ko yung line of questioning yan.
What's it to you?
Curious, going to figure out this strike mess.
Big mess caused by union greed. But I only fight for the rights of people.
Okay, makes sense. I guess never mind. Never mind. Not gonna pry.
The man has turned his attention elsewhere. He shakes his fist slowly while observing.
Ulitin
What's
natin.
it to you?
Ulitin, part of the job.
Am I a suspect? Done no crimes. I only fight for the rights of people. We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
Okay, try natin.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
So, try natin ito number 3 kahit direkta.
We're done here. I have a strike to break.
Diba, nakakausapin yung pasaway sa taas. Tapos, end na natin for now. Save ko lang.
The unpromising race pupil returns.
Isn't Everett the union boss white? Know anything about this mug? Why are you not with the Hardy Boys? What are those tattoos of yours supposed to mean? Let's go over that funky race classification again. Okay, number 1.
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
He turns his eyes towards the harbor, seemingly bored with you. Yeah, but you still serve him. How does that factor into your life? You keep telling yourself that. I'm sorry, of course. I understand now. I understand now, deeper. So number 1.
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront international capital, which is something your race naivistic communists never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
I'm a communist. Communism is pretty cool. Individualism is my jam. My jam is a mysterious fourth thing. Enough of this.
He looks toward the harbor, motionless, the tattoos on his face like a web of stone.
Iwan natin. Wala pa rin pagbabago. Di pa natin siya pwedeng paalisin dito. Balik na muna tayo sa baba. Ito ko na end. Save. Tapos end na natin for now. Isa pa. Menu. Ang kulit. Ayoko ng autosave. Paano ba kasi disable yan eh? Okay. Anyway guys, teka. Okay, Sean Velosa signing off. Tuloy na lang ulit natin ito next episode.